That bag for sure. I want that bag for sure. I want that bag for sure. I want that bag for sure. I'm fresh like a fashion show. Got bands out the ad, lil' ho. I'm in the trap.
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy 4EG Moore. I'm back at it again with another video. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? I got my girl Ashley with me today.
Subscribe to me at Ashley Denise.
You feel me? Hey, 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 hey. So today we about to do the story time. And this story time is how she became my baby mama. You feel? No, I just let. How she became my girl though. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on your post notifications because we got bangers after bangers after bangers coming. You hear me? Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, listen. So, this was like, probably about 8 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that.
7.5.
You know, but so it was school time, you feel me? It was school time.
We was in the 9th grade.
It was school time. And you feel me? I ain't go to school for like a week or two when it first started. I'm like, you feel me? I gotta get some drip. I ain't had no drip, you feel me?
I thought
had
you
no
was
drip.
in school.
I didn't have no
I
drip.
thought you was in a whole nother class.
No, I ain't had no drip. When I came, I was in the whole other class, but I ain't had no drip, you feel me? I can't go to school with no drip, you know what I'm talking about? So, we end up, you feel me? They end up telling me like, man, you know you in the wrong class. I'm like, what you mean? You feel me? What you mean? You feel? Like, you in the wrong class. So I'm like, yeah, alright. Put my head back down. Hush. You know, I put my head, I'm not trying to hear it. You know? I'm not trying to hear it. Put my head back down. You know what I'm saying? So I end up getting into the right classroom. I walk up in there. I'm peeping the scene. You feel me? I'm peeping the scene. But it's my first day. I'm peeping the scene. Got my binocs on. You feel me? I'm adjusting them. I'm peeping the scene. I ain't see nothing I like. So I put the head down. Up in there. You feel me?
Never.
So you feel me? I start going up in there. Come on, man. I start going up in there. You feel me? So that's when I start putting my head up.
Okay, wait, no, let me tell them though. So basically, I thought he was in all of the classes the whole time. Listen!
Alright, go ahead, bro.
So basically, I thought he was in a whole other class this whole time, and then some other teacher brought him in. And then she was like, this is your class. So, what's his name, Mr. Hammond? Our teacher name was Mr. Hammond. He was like, oh, there's Jamal. But every day, he would call his name, and everybody be looking like, who is Jamal? Who's Jamal? So then he finally walked in. I'm like, oh, that's Jamal.
Came in that bitch looking a little crispy, you feel me? I'm in that bitch like, yeah, it's me. It's me, the one and only, forevermore. I came in there, you feel me? With the sauce. I was saucy. It looked like I had a deal with Sweet Baby Ray. You feel me? Put Sweet Baby Moore on the cover of the bottle. You feel me? So I walk up in there. Boom. I wasn't peeping nothing. Then I peeped. I said, man, who that?
He didn't talk to me first though. I'm the one that talked to him. I'm like, hey, can I get a hug?
I'm like, man, what you mean? She was kind of at a little corny because she had a little boyfriend. Yeah? She had a little boyfriend. Me, I was keeping it. You feel me? She had a little boyfriend, so I'm like, okay, that's a little boyfriend. So I try to fall back a little bit. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a back seat. You feel me? I took a back seat. Took a back seat, and you know that back seat started to get uncomfortable.
No, for real though.
I'm in there like this. You feel me? That back seat started to get uncomfortable. I'm like, no.
So basically, I had a boyfriend at the time, but when we got to school, he started like not talking to me and talking to other girls, and it was like more opportunity. So he just like kind of like fell back and just kind of like let me go slowly. So I felt like at the time I wasn't with nobody, because if you had a boyfriend, he would be there. You know, he would talk to you and stuff. But he wasn't showing or telling nobody that I was his girlfriend. So he wanted to get there.
I mean, it sounds good. So you okay? So boom. Fast forward all that, okay? A little bit more. It was a little bit more after fast forward. So fast forward all that, you feel me? So I'm in the classroom, you feel me? Jigging. You feel me? I'm jigging. You know how I get, huh? I'm jigging. Anybody know me, they know I be on that. Yeah. I'm in there jigging. But next thing you know, you feel me? I'm looking on the phone, I get a note.
You sent me that note.
What's that? Talking about something. I had a little fat face too, you feel me? Had a little fat face. I'm like, wait, glue up. Glue up.
Oh, I should show them.
I glue up. Yes. Yes. I glue up.
He had braids to the back. He had braids to the back. With a baby face.
It was 11. You feel me? 2011. Yes, I had braids to the back. But I don't have them no more. Okay? I don't have them no more. So before y'all even get to cracking jokes or anything, that was a long time ago. A long time ago, man. I ain't had no braids for like 5 years. That was a long time ago.
Okay, basically, okay, this is what happened.
No. I'm gonna tell the story.
You're not telling the story right.
I'm gonna tell the story. So boom. I'm chilling, you feel me? I'm chilling. So I'm minding my bed, you feel me? I'm minding my bed. Cause that's when I minds my bed, you feel me? I'm on a hole, I'm minding my bed. So she talking about something. You feel me? Got a little friend, all that. I ain't gonna say no name, but he got a little friend. So boom. She get my little phone, you feel me? She didn't. I don't even know this girl. Why do you have my phone? You feel me? I don't even know you. So she got my phone. She done took it home with her.
No, actually that day we had a pep rally. So after the pep rally, I could not find him.
So she took.
So I had no choice but to take the phone home.
It don't matter. You look for me. You look for me.
I looked for you.
You missed the bus. Yo, people, whoever come pick you, look for me.
No.
Give me my stuff.
So when I got home, I seen he was texting all these girls.
Give me my stuff. So
basically, I went through the phone. I just started deleting numbers.
You don't do that though. This is my stuff.
Then I seen a girl in there with some saggy titties. And
No.
he talking about, that's my brother girl.
No.
I said, you lying.
And bro, if you look at this, you can tell them that come on. But listen. So boom, she take the John. You feel me? She take the John. I'm like, what's going on? But you feel me? I had another little I had another little little jack, but it was a little a slider. So I'm like, yeah, you feel me? Fingers all touch. I'm spelling shit wrong. I don't want it. I don't want it. You feel me? I don't want it. I'm calling. Like, can I get my phone? You feel me? I'm just trying to get my phone. So she on a whole nother, you feel me, thing. She got my phone, so I'm begging her to give me my phone. So she had to come to her dad's house to give me my phone.
No, basically, the whole time I had his phone, it was on the weekend. So the whole time I had his phone, me and him was just talking. So I guess he was
talking off my phone.
But at the time, I didn't have a phone.
Exactly, but that's not my problem. That's not my mom's problem. That's not my dad's problem. That's your problem.
Okay.
I had a phone. I had two.
He had two phones, so I was talking to him off his other phone.
One for the plug and one for the plug.
He kept asking me, when you gonna bring me my phone? Right? So I said, whenever I go to my dad's house, I will bring you your phone back. And that was like on a Sunday. So basically that Sunday, I brought his phone back. And then he just was touching on my butt. And then he asked for a kiss. But I gave him a kiss. But after that, it was just like, okay, no, I'm going home.
You know, and I'm like, they got a little rock, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to get too crazy on the bed. But you skipping parts though, okay? So basically, when we was in school, I had this dress on or whatever. We walking in the hallway. No, I would never do that in no school. He trying to give me, I would never do nothing like that.
Come on, we was walking in the hall and had that dress on. You started talking to me, flirting with me, and you was touching my butt. You was like, your butt is soft. So you forgot?
That sounds a little bit like me, but not all the way.
Yes,
That sounds
and
like
then
me. Not all the way.
you remember that dress too.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
That was a long time ago. You feel me? I don't know nothing like that.
You're not telling the story, right?
That's going all the way through here, through there. But listen, boom. So I get this number. You feel me? You feel me? We chopping it like every day though, like no stop, constantly, every day, day to night, going to sleep on the phone.
Till like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Sleep every time on the phone. So we getting closer and 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 closer. Right? So we getting closer. So you feel me? It was like the time going by. So it was like November 2011. You know, we made it official. Like, you feel me? I want to be with you. I want to be with you. But you know, it was like it's just what you really want. Because I knew what I wanted. You feel me? Is this what you really want? You telling me, like, you know, yeah, this is what I want. You know? So we got the rocking hard. So you feel me? I'm going to see her in the snow, desert, whatever. I'm talking about Chucks and hoodie. I'm walking in the snow, below zero. I'm walking in the snow. It's like a 15, 25 minute walk, 30 minute, and I'm walking. I'm like this, way in the water. You feel me? Walking every trip.
And that day you walked to come see me, that's when I lost my virginity. But that's a whole nother story.
No. Yeah, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother video. We gonna get to that. That's a whole nother story to a whole nother video. I'm gonna let y'all know. So, you feel me? We rocking. Like, it was to the point where, like, we get in trouble seeing each other. Like, we rocking. I'm talking about rocking sock. Like, we rocking. We rocking, you feel me? Nobody can stand in our way. Like, we was like Batman and Robin, you feel me? I was Batman, of course. She was Robin.
No,
straight
Bonnie and Clyde.
Sidekick. No, I ain't no Bonnie and Clyde, because I ain't dying. I ain't going up. You feel me? I'm not going up. No.
Right,
so we
like
you feel me?
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
No. We was like me and you feel me? So we feel me? So we, you know, we was, you know, bonding, having fun, you feel me? Any chance I got, you feel me, I would come in and see her. I ain't care about none of that. I don't care who was around, who else to say I'm going to see her, you feel me? Getting in trouble for it, she getting in trouble for it, but we ain't care about nothing, cause nobody, it had been time where it was like, y'all can't see each other, y'all can't touch each other, we still found a way, right? So, you feel me? It was after prom, you feel me? It was like 2015. You feel me? Graduated, and it was after prom. So I went to go get a. I'm like, man, what's going on? So I'm calling her. I didn't know what was going on. Cause I was kind of scared, you feel me? Cause I'm asking her like, yeah, is your period come? She ain't trying to tell me nothing. But she think I did on purpose. I wouldn't do that, you know?
You the only one that could have saying, did you start your period?
Cause I was scared. You know, I used to get this gut feeling. It was like this.
Exactly, because you did something you weren't supposed to be doing.
I kept getting this gut feeling, so I'm like, something wrong. So I asked her like, what's going on? You feel me? Is you boom, 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 boom. So she's talking to me like, so I'm like, okay, cool. So you feel me? I could get like three of them Johns. You feel me?
Actually, he was too scared.
You know what? I ain't even about to go get it. You feel me?
Actually, he was too scared.
I'm like, I ain't even about to go get it. I'm like, I ain't even about to get it. I had one of my friends. I had one of my friends
go get it.
I had one of my friends to go get the test.
And it was the doctor.
I had one of my friends to get the test. So you feel me? I got 3 of them Johns because I had to make sure. You feel me? I had to make sure I was pissing on her with her. You feel me?
No.
I had to make sure.
You say dumb stuff.
So she pissing on them. I'm pissing on them.
No, you not. Stop saying dumb stuff.
So the lines come up say.
Actually, he didn't even know it said pregnant. I had to tell him. He like, oh, cool. Woo. And I was like, no. Read it again. And it said pregnant. And then he had this big old smile on his face, and he was like, "Oh my God,
like,
what we
I'm
gonna
like,
do?" I'm like, you did this on purpose.
I'm like,
but I kept asking him before
so
that, like,
next thing you know,
is my stomach getting big?
No,
because my stomach was real flat.
Don't even happen that quick. So
then all of a sudden, I had a little bitty punch.
You feel me? She pregnant. Got the plan crazy. You feel me? I had to round up if you book.
You say dumb stuff.
So, next year come 2016, little baby came. I'm like, oh, and that's when I knew I was a father. The games is done. You a father now. You a father. But you feel me? I was a father, but becoming a father, you know, it's tough at first, especially being a young parent. It's tough, but after a while, you know, you get the hang of it. You know, you get to interact with your child, and they become real attached to you. You become real attached to them. And you know, it's a good feeling. Like I even did skin to skin with my daughter. You know, it was a real nice thing. And then, ding ding ding, round 2, fight. The second one came. Now I'm gonna tell you about the second one, alright? Like this big, like a little Smurf or something. You feel me?
Never.
She walk around, she mean mug. She give you this look right here. And she just roll her eyes at you. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I see a Tasmanian all inside of her.
That's because that was how you was as a kid.
Oh, no.
You were bad.
No. You didn't even know me when I was a kid.
Okay, but
how can somebody tell you about some kids you didn't know you? Stories. That's why they stories for a reason, because they make believe.
No, they're not.
You feel me?
Them stories.
They make believe.
Okay.
You hear me? But it's cool though. But yeah, though, that's the story on how this became. How this became my girl, you feel me? And the family recreated.
He left so many parts out.
Hey, save it for another one. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love y'all. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We out. Peace.